and Julie would take the stuff, smile and giggle, and give Norbert more of those amazing Maggot bars. Love sure is strange. Now, you'd think that out of appreciation, Norbert would take some time out to talk to Julie, or at least thank her. But Norbert was so busy stuffing his face that he barely said 2 words to her, and even then, he stretched her with his food. But Julie didn't seem to mind. She would just smile and giggle and keep working on her secret project for the school science fair. All she would say when Norbert asked about it was, "You'll see, you'll see." And when the day of the science fair came, boy, did he see. It was held right after lunch period in the cafeteria. The janitor was trying to clean things up before the fair started, and Norbert just wouldn't move from his table until he finished eating his Maggot bars. That is, until he saw her science project. "Thanks for being my guinea pig," she grinned. And as she raised the curtain on her invention, Norbert nearly choked on his Maggot bar, because he saw that Julie's machine recycled the maggots from his garbage into candy bars. This is a true story. It happened to a friend of mine, Norbert. Norbert and Julie eventually got married. Only now, Norbert does all the cooking.
Around here, we sure do like our salad. We throw in a little of this. Why not some of that? There really are no rules. And the people at Kraft figured some of us have more adventurous taste than others. So they came up with Kraft's signature collection dressings, with flavors like Greek feta and oregano. Sure, we always enjoy the classics like French, but now we can appreciate a good balsamic vinaigrette too. I guess they just know what tastes good. Around here, our dressing is Kraft.
I'm throwing my mascara out of the store. I ain't gonna smile no more.
This time it's gonna be different, honest. Covergirl took his best mascaras and made them smudge-proof. With clean look, amazing new technology, so it stays in place, not on your face. Smear-proof, rub-proof, and smudges, poof.
No more smudges. What a beautiful world. So easy breezy, beautiful Covergirl.
Hi, here in beautiful downtown Miami to find out what people think about new Pert Plus. I'm going to wash your hair right now if you'd like.
No.
Oh, come on, no. Yeah, can you
shampoo my hair right here?
Ironically enough, yeah. Well, you see, Pert Plus has been reformulated. It has water-based conditioning. Pert Plus leaves no heavy buildup, so you'll feel your hair is clean.
Feels great. Feels great.
Feels great.
It's light. It's so soft. It's wonderful.
New Pert Plus with clean conditioning. If we can wash your hair, we can change your mind. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Huh?
Lick a color. 5 fruit flavors. Hey, Baldy, popsicle. From Good Humor. Fruit burst with juicy centers. Say it, don't spray it, popsicle. From Good Humor.
Oh man, I love this job, and now they're gonna replace me.
This is a true story. Happened to a friend of mine in the next cell. Slippery Sam. Sam had been robbing banks for 20 years and never got caught. Other thieves were in awe of his track record and asked, "Sam, what's your secret?" Sam would smugly reply, "I'm smarter than the law, see? I ain't never gonna jail." But like they say, never ever say never. You see, Sam made 3 mistakes. His first mistake was getting too confident. All by his lonesome, he decided to take on the largest bank in the city. This was a bank with all the latest high-tech surveillance equipment. Every bell and whistle you can think of. Sam had a friend who worked for the bank and made a deal with him to split the loot if he cut the surveillance wires. Mistake number 2, never trust no one, especially a guy they call Chicken. Yeah, that's right. Instead of cutting the wires, Chicken hightailed it out of town. So Sam walked into the bank and made like he had a gun and said, "Your money or your life, see?" Everyone was in a state of panic. 2 bank tellers started to hand over the money in the vault. But one of the tellers said to Sam, "You are not going to get away with this." Sam laughed. "Oh, yeah?" he said. "Like, who's going to stop me, see?" Teller said, "Our cameras will," and pointed to the surveillance camera. Sam said, "Your cameras are no good. They're dead, see? Dead, yeah." Sam even danced in front of the cameras, which, as we know now, were very much alive. So there was Sam for all to see, which the cops did. They found him easy enough, which is real easy when you brag. The officers cuffed him and said, "This is the end of Slippery Sam." Sam was shocked. Court day came, wouldn't you know? Sam had the toughest judge in the county, hanging Harry Heartless. The judge slammed his gavel and said,
"This'll be the end of Slippery Sam. I'll never see your face in my court again."
He sentenced Sam to 20 years in prison. But even that did not discourage Sam. He was not about to waste away in a jail cell for the next 20 years. You see, Slippery Sam had a plan. Every night when the lights went out in the jail and the guards and the prisoners were sleeping, Sam used pilfered kitchen utensils to slowly but surely dig himself a tunnel. During the day, he was a model prisoner. The guards loved him. The other prisoners played checkers with him, and he never even cheated. But the cook in the cafeteria found it very strange that before every meal, he asked for additional spoons, knives, and forks. But Sam claimed, "They don't call me Slippery for nothing, see?" He said his silverware slipped out of his hand. Still, the stone in his prison cell was so thick and hard it took years and years to make a dent in it. But Slippery was not about to give up. He dug spoonful by spoonful, forkful by forkful. And even though it ain't easy to eat your peas with your knife, Sam picked out pebbles and dirt with his. Day after day, week after week, month after month. Oh, yeah. And year after year after year, 19 years and 11 months to be exact. So with a month to go on his sentence, why would Sam keep digging? Mistake number 3, never try to prove you're smarter than the law. But his pride was stronger than his common sense. With his broken down spoon, he wedged loose the last stone keeping him from his freedom. The stone came loose, and he struggled to push it aside. He saw a beam of light coming through. He knew this was his ticket to freedom. He said to himself, "Slippery Sam, you've not lost your touch." Yeah. He could not believe his eyes. Standing before him were 4 police officers and Judge Hanging Harry Heartless, the judge who put him away. That's right, he had dug himself right into the judge's courtroom. This is a true story. Happened to a friend of mine in the next cell, Slippery Sam, who has just taken up knitting. I wonder how long it'll take him to knit a rope long enough to get out of this joint.
The former Spice Girl who defined girl power is back with her debut solo album, Schizophonic, featuring Look at Me.
Me, I'm back with my new album, Schizophonic.
Jello. Fat-free Jello. You know, we were having Jello the night Mom got the call. I mean, it seems Dad wasn't lost at sea after all. Somehow he wound up in Peru where he'd been panning for gold. And when his amnesia finally wore off, he was rich. Coming home.
Jello's fat-free.
Jell-O, unbelievably fat-free again.
I'm a Pokemon too!
Glad you remembered. Now get in there.
Jesse has chosen to start the battle with a meow! Nah. Listen, Banana Boy, don't make me mad or I'll have to fight ya.
Oh, well, it was worth a shot.